I know it doesn't make that much sense at first, me reviewing a movie that came out almost half a year ago, but Hell or High Water, which I think is an immensely underrated movie, has been nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. So I came up with the idea to sort of watch and review every single movie that has been nominated for this year's Best Picture award. I already have reviews for La La Land and Arrival. For some copyright reasons, you can't watch La La Land on your phone or your iPad. You can only watch my review of it on a computer. So with all that out the way, let's start with the review of Hell or High Water. So Hell or High Water is essentially a modern-day western about these two brothers, played by Chris Pine and Ben Foster, who resort to robbing banks for a very personal sort of family reason, right? And Jeff Bridges plays this sort of sheriff who is out to catch them. The best thing about this movie is how the screenwriter Taylor Sheridan, who previously wrote Sicario, another great movie, it's how he gets this really generic and overused plot and sort of flips it on its head and makes a brilliant movie out of it. The script is easily one of the best things about this movie. Now let's talk about the direction from David Mackenzie. This is a really slow-paced movie. It really does give you time to learn what the characters are like. It really gives space to the actors and to sort of really flesh out the characters and do what they do best, which is essentially act and bring the character to life. The cinematography in this movie is brilliant. It genuinely feels like a western, but a really modern day western because it is set in the modern day. Chris Pine, I've really liked him before in, you know, the Star Trek movies and stuff, but this is his best performance. He's so emotionally subdued and he kills it in this movie. Ben Foster, I didn't see Ben Foster. I mean, he really lost himself in this role. This is one of the best performances of the year. He should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor, but Jeff Bridges got nominated instead. But let me talk about Ben Foster a bit more. I've never been a huge fan of Ben Foster. I thought he was extremely over the top and ridiculous in Warcraft, but in this movie, he's completely perfect.
Mom, you know you talk like we ain't gonna get away with this.
I've never met nobody who got away with anything, ever.
And why in the hell did you agree to do it?
Because you asked, little brother.
Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges was like the dude. He's good in this movie. He's very good. I don't think Jeff Bridges has ever given a bad performance, but Jeff Bridges, being Jeff Bridges, does speak, you know, like
And Bill's is evidence. I may have one hunt left in me. These boys know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to raise a certain amount, that's my guess.
You know what I mean. And I kind of wish I had subtitles, but that's just a minor thing. And this movie came out in August or September, and it pretty much saved the summer. Cause before this movie had come out, we'd had a pretty bad year of summer movies. You know, with the Suicide Squads and the Jason Bournes and the Independence Days and all that. This movie was a breath of fresh air. And another thing that I think sets this movie apart from other films of its genre is how real it feels. The people in this movie actually feel really real. The characters all feel genuine, and they actually have reasons behind what they do. They don't just do it because the plot demands it to. They actually have a reason. The bank robbery scenes, you know, because this movie is essentially based on bank robbers. The bank robbery scenes don't feel theatrical. They feel real, and that's probably one of the best compliments I can give to this movie, is that everything about it feels authentic and it feels like something that could genuinely happen in real life. And I wasn't really able to find flaws in this movie, to be honest. I guess the one thing that maybe does let this movie down a bit is the slow pacing, which means that naturally this movie would be less rewatchable. But other than that, Hell or High Water is, in my opinion, one of the best movies of 2016. It's not going to win Best Picture, but it's nice to see like a small indie film like this get nominated and get recognized for one of the most prestigious awards in cinema, right, in Hollywood. And for that reason, Hell or High Water gets an A. Guys, thank you very much for watching. This movie is very good. Please stay tuned for my next Best Picture nominee review, Hacksaw Ridge, and then I'm going to do Hidden Figures after that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much.